calls me every day and makes sure I'm doing well.
Thank you.
Johnny, why Ohio State? What was the selling point for you?
I just knew it was the best spot for me. If I wanted to be a great receiver, I knew it had to be here.
It's a long way to travel, obviously, from home. You look outside, it's, a foot of snow, probably not accustomed to all that. Did none of this matter? Was the program just that strong to you or that good a fit for you?
Yeah, the weather not really a big factor to me. I mean, once you make it to the NFL, you play in all types of weather, so the weather wasn't a big deal for me. Just wanted to be a great player, great receiver. It had to be here.
What specifically about this offense, the way that it's run, do you think maybe benefits the way that you play?
I mean, the quick bubble game, I love it. I can go deep. Coach loves speed, so I mean, when we get the quick bubbles, and we can go deep whenever. So.
How long have you been here now? How many?
3-4 weeks.
3-4 weeks. Take me through that. I mean, that's a pretty tough transition to make to college life. What has that transition been like for you?
It's been good. I mean, it's not been too bad for me. It's not been too rough. I mean, just getting to classes was new to me. It's so far apart, and the times were different. In high school, I mean, it's class after class after class, and here it's class. You got a break, then it's another class. I mean, we've been working hard too in the weight room and on the field running. So
Weather hasn't been an adjustment for you though.
Nah, 20 degrees now feels like 70 back home for me now.
How strong is the relationship between you and the other guys who also enrolled early, in terms of guys that are all going through the same thing at the same time? You all maybe formed a little bit of a bond?
Yeah, we're like brothers already. I mean, we catch a ride with Cal Trout every morning, like 5 of us packed in the car. So, I mean, every morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. So at some point, you got to build a bond with each other, and that's what we're doing.
As you started to work with the receivers who are already here and the athletes that are already here, what stands out to you? As you look in that room, what do you see that's unique? What do you see that expresses you about the group?
A bunch of guys that want to work hard. I mean, in high school, you have guys that want to work hard, but once you get here, it's a bunch of guys that want to work hard. All of them work hard in the weight room and on the field.
So you were carrying a Buckeye around in your pocket after your official visit. I mean, just kind of talk about how that came about and just how long you carried that around for.
Carried it around for the rest of my recruiting trip. Till I got here, I gave it back to Coach. It was just when he dropped me off, he was like, we have to have a story behind this recruiting process.
So I mean, when you would sit there and you'd see it in your pocket or whatever you feel in your pocket, it would make you think about Ohio State?
Yes.
What was it about? What was it about Ohio State being from South Florida? Obviously, the weather's not good here. You're offered by a lot of the major powers down there. Just what attracted you to Ohio State?
Being a great receiver. I want to be a great receiver, and I know under Coach Meyer and Coach Smith, I can make that happen, and they can make that happen.
Just how much did they talk to you about that in the recruiting process? Just kind of the history here and NFL guys and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, he had great players here and also at Florida at the receiver spot. So I knew that him coaching me will be a big impact.
I had a guy compare you to Santonio Holmes. I mean, from being from Florida, he's from Florida, 10 years older than you, or 12 or whatever. But just what do you think about that kind of a comparison?
That's huge. He's a great player. Mm-hmm. He can do some incredible things. Just try to model my game after guys like that.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about the opportunity here? They're losing Philly Brown, looking for some guys with some consistency, make plays. Do you feel like you got an opportunity to help them right away?
Yes, I do. I feel like if I work hard enough, I can hit the field and I can make an impact.
Johnny, national signing day today, you were able to